Welcome to the iCare HOME2 training video. This video will instruct you how to measure your eye pressure using the iCare HOME2 self-tonometer. Inserting a probe and turning on your tonometer. Place the probe applicator on the tonometer. Remove the packaging from the sterile probe container. Twist and pull to remove the cap off the container. Drop the probe from the container into the applicator. Remove the applicator. Press and hold the measure button until you hear a beep. iCare Home is now ready to use. Proper measurement position. In the proper measurement position, you look straight ahead and the tonometer is at a 90-degree angle on your face. The probe is about 5 mm from your eye and points perpendicularly to the centre of your eye. The probe base light indicates if the tonometer is in the correct position. A green symmetrical light ring means that the tonometer is positioned correctly. Red light means that the tonometer is tilted too far downwards. Tilt your chin up until the red light turns off. Positioning the tonometer is instructed in the following. Adjusting the supports and positioning the tonometer. Before measuring, the forehead and cheek supports must be adjusted so that the probe will be at the correct distance from your eye. Start the adjustment with the supports at maximum length. Keep both eyes open. Keep a good posture and place the tonometer against your face. Look straight into the probe base. You should see light rings. Covering the eye not being measured may help to see the light rings more clearly. If you see asymmetrical rings, the probe is not centered properly. Slightly adjust the position of the device until the rings are symmetrical. Shorten the supports by rotating them clockwise a couple of clicks at a time. Continue to shorten them until you see a symmetrical green ring only. The distance between the centre of your eye and the probe is now correct. Measuring your eye pressure. Press the measure button once. The probe will gently touch your eye. If you hear a single beep, the measurement was successful. Continue measuring. If the probe base light flashes red and you hear several beeps, a measurement error has occurred. The error message is displayed. Press the measure button once to acknowledge the error and follow the instructions in the troubleshooting section of this video. A complete measurement sequence consists of 6 successful measurements. You can press and hold the measure button until you hear a long beep to perform a measurement sequence. Or you can press the measure button 6 separate times until you hear a long beep. You will see your eye pressure on the display after your measurement is complete. Press the measure button once to start a new measurement sequence. Troubleshooting. The device is too far from your eye. The probe base light flashes red and you hear 3 long beeps after making a measurement. The display shows too far. Press the measure button once to acknowledge the error. Adjust the supports to make them shorter and measure again. The device is too near your eye. The probe base light flashes red and you hear 5 short beeps. The display shows too near. Acknowledge the error. Adjust the supports to make them longer and measure again. Alignment error. The probe base light flashes red and you hear 2 beeps. The display shows incorrect alignment. The tonometer is not held straight, or the probe hit an eyelid or eyelash. Acknowledge the error. Reposition the device so the probe is perpendicular to the centre of your eye, and keep both eyes open. Continue measuring. Turning off the tonometer and removing the probe. Press and hold the select button until you hear 3 beeps. Remove the probe by pulling it out of the probe base. Put the probe back into the container and dispose it with mixed waste.